数勘定しかできぬ石田のせいで父上は天下より引き離されたのじゃ。家康殿と共に打ち果たしてくれん。
長政、控えぬか。客人がおられる。
Dragon Spirit.
I don't have time for this.
Calm down. Everything has been taken care of.
Even the cat's having fun.
官兵衛殿も人が悪い。妖怪が仕業と分かっておりましたな。
Hello. Hello.
金の髪の侍？妖怪より珍しいわね。半蔵様に伝えて。筑前立花が寮にいたあやかしの変あり。
Who are you?
I dislike the company of drunk samurai.
Hey!
That's
I
understandable.
am no samurai.
So a common drunk. Even worse.
Love her accent. They call him Anjin. Let's see. Sir William, I can't thank you enough for saving Nagamasa. You have my utmost gratitude. That said, though my fellow countrymen and I have some familiarity with foreign names, I'm afraid I cannot help but find yours difficult to pronounce. Might I suggest calling yourself Anjin from now on? It means pilot in Japanese, fitting for a seafarer such as yourself. I am sure those of this land will find that easier to understand. Anjin. Okay. So now we got a submission in there. That's the main mission. We got a third mission over here now. Ooh, a Mikazuki Kusarigama. Let's do this mission. Do you remember the village where you met Hanzo? It seems that some mysterious new power is at work there now. I have heard from the village elder that the whole area is like a hellscape. Please return to the village and save it before anything worse happens. Okay. Let's actually go to the blacksmith real quick.
Irashai!
What's up?
Anjin no kuni ni wa donna katana ga aru no?
I don't believe I caught your name. Anjin, I'll try to remember that. Let's... We have a hand cannon? Let's see what we can buy. Rifle ammunition. Only 7.
毎度あり
Buy
毎度
two
あ
of
り
that.
毎度あり
Book of Reincarnation. That's a respecking one. We might need that at some point. Special finds. It's a lot of money for an arrow.
毎度あり
Before we sell
Matado-
anything to you, let's see what we can equip. Let's also see what these are. Skeleton Warrior, yokai taking the form of armored skeletons who are unprepared for their death when it comes, or who take their own lives, return at the angry spirits to roam the battlefield and assault the living indiscriminately. Dweller, the pickaxe carried by many dwellers is the last trace of their former lives as miners. The sight of swinging its pickaxe wildly as the sight of a dweller swinging its pickaxe wildly as they attack is unsettling enough, but one without its axe is even more terrifying. In this state, they abandon all pretense to humanity, scrambling on all fours and leaping at intruders like savage beasts. The Kappa. Kappa are diminutive yokai with green skin, a dish-like expression on their heads, and a turtle shell on their back. They generally lurk underwater, but they often emerge onto dry land as well. In the water, Kappa are faster than fish and are known to commit evils like seizing children and playing rivers by the leg and dragging them under, or stealing the Shiri Kodama soul from people's behinds and listless shells of their former self. And leaving them listless shells of former self. Huh. One-eyed Oni. A gigantic Oni with a single eye in the center of its face. Oni with 2 eyes were originally human at least born of ugly human passions in some way. One-eyed Oni are said to be the wildest bestial sight of mountain gods and local spirits personified. Nurikabe. The yokai known as Nurikabe. Norikabe. Oh, Norikabe. Take the form of a giant living wall. They are said to enjoy most enjoy simply staying where no wall should be, and enjoying the unease and confusion of travelers. If left alone, they will not move, but if harassed, they extend long arms to strike back in rage. Slow-moving, but with immense strength and stamina, Norikabe are formidable foes. It's like, they just want to hang around and just annoy people. That's all. They don't mean no harm. They're just jokesters. Hino Enma. I said that right. Pronounce Hino Enma. A yokai taking the form of a young woman. Deceives humans and drinks their blood. The name Hino Enma literally means flying bad luck. And she is believed to cause all manner of troubles and misfortunes. She is believed to have been born from an angry soul of an innocent woman senselessly struck down in the heat of a battle. Okay. That's everything. Isanade. That's our first one. Fusei Ushi. Fusei Ushi is a bull spirit that protects believers from misfortune. Bovines have long served alongside humans, providing strength in agriculture and other ways to support our lives. For this reason, some civilizations actually ban the consumption of their meat and venerate them as a sign of thanks. Pat its stomach as a sign of respect, and the Fusei Ushi will absorb negative ki. The great Kuroda Nagamasa decorated his helm with a bull ornament in hopes of becoming a fierce warrior with a heart as gentle as a Fusei Ushi. That's kind of sweet. And our good old Saoirse that we're looking for. We have no idea where we're gonna run into her again. Might be near the end of the game. Character directory. Hattori Hanzo. Hanzo keeps a cat inside his garments and uses it instead of a clock, checking the time by closely examining the dilation of the cat's pupils. In fact, this cat is possessed by a Nekomata, an exceptionally long-lived guardian spirit, but as Hanzo cannot see spirits, he does not realize this. Oh. So he doesn't even realize it's a talking spirit cat. Okatsu. Okatsu is a female ninja or kunoichi under Hattori Hanzo. Trained in the same Iga ninjutsu as Hanzo, she accompanies William on his travels. Kunoichi are as skilled as warriors and spies as male ninja, but are also able to masquerade as powerless women to encourage targets to let their guard down, or disguise themselves as maids to gather information. Okatsu's mastery of every aspect of the ninja way is decided to rival even her teacher Hanzo's. It makes her a strongly trusted figure. So she's better at being a ninja than Hanzo. Wait, is that needles she has on her belt? Yeah. She's got a short sword. Okay. So she uses the little needle daggers. Kuroda Nagamasa. Kuroda Nagamasa, sometimes known as Kichibe, was a general under the Toyotomi clan. The son of Kuroda Kanbei, Nagamasa was entrusted to Hideyoshi as a child hostage. When Kanbei was captured by enemy forces, however, Oda Nobunaga suspected him of treachery and ordered Nagamasa killed. Wait. So his dad traded him as a child hostage. And then he was captured by enemy forces, but Oda's like, something don't add up, and he ordered his father dead. It was only the quick thinking on the part of... 1 second. Alright, as I was saying, let's see. Oda suspected him of treachery and ordered Nagamasa killed. It was only quick thinking on the part of Takenaka Hanbei that saved him. Okay, so no. Oda ordered Nagamasa killed, not his father. Okay. After coming of age, Nagamasa made his name fighting alongside his father for Hideyoshi at Shisugatake, and during the conquest of Kyushu. As a leader on the front lines, his opinion often clashed with those of Ishida Mitsunari. who provided support from the rear, since he also believes that his father's removal from the center of power was due to slander by Mitsunari. He bears a grudge against him. Huh. Okay. Kuroda Kanbei. Okay, so that's his father. Nagamasa Kuroda and Kuroda Kanbei. Kuroda Kanbei is a general under the Toyotomi clan. His real name is Kiyoaki. And towards the end of his life, he adopted the name Yoshitaka. His name is Kuroda Kanbei, but his real name is Kiyoaki, and towards the end of his life, he adopted the name Yoshitaka. That's very confusing. He is the father of Kuroda Nagamasa, and served Hideyoshi as staff officer providing battle assistance. After Hinnoji incident, when Hideyoshi found himself in a tight spot, Kanbei successfully led a massive retreat known as the Chugoku Rollback. This and the accomplishments earned him a reputation as an unparalleled military strategist. Hideyoshi, however, was wary of Kanbei's brilliance, and gradually forced him away from the center of power and all the way to Kyushu. Kanbei was captured and imprisoned by enemy forces in his youth, and the damage done to his body was never fully healed. He walks with a stick and is physically in decline, but his ambition to be the ruler of a whole nation remains as unclouded as ever. He is watching the current events with keen interest. Kanbei is sensitive to social and political change and the knowledge about other countries. He showed no timidity in dealing with William in an age where foreigners were a rare sight in Japan. He even recommended that William adopt the name Engine, meaning pilot, since his real name would be so difficult for Japanese to pronounce. Kanbei continues to watch William closely, sensing in him the possibility of changing the course of Japanese history. Okay, and that's everything. Yeah, that's everything. Hotel of Nioh. And now we got more cutscenes. That picture on the front, that's Oda Nobunaga, isn't it? It looks very demonic. Is he gonna be the end boss? That'd be messed up if we have to fight Oda Nobunaga as the end boss. Let's see what gear we can equip now. It does 179 more. Less break and parry, though. So that's 98 more damage. Damage towards Skeleton Warrior. That's very specific. Oh yeah, that has a inheritant trait for parry. I can give that to one of the